We didn't even show you. So much.
This meeting to order. Welcome to everyone in attendance today. If you would please stand and join me in the flag salute. Ready, salute.
I pledge allegiance to the United States and to the republic for which indivisible.
Thank you. Miss Angela, would you please do roll call?
President Matsumoto.
Present.
Vice President Tapscott-Munson.
Present.
Member Clyde.
Here.
And I believe our other two members are coming, but they're not here currently. So thank you so much. So we have a quorum. Moving on to our inspirational reading. Miss Gretigan, please.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. As we close another school year, graduation season reminds us that education has the power to change the trajectory of a life. This month, across Fresno County, students are crossing stages, receiving diplomas, and stepping into their futures. These moments are possible because of years of commitment from families, educators, staff, community partners, and at FCSS, our work is rooted in creating the conditions that help students thrive and preparing them for success in school, career, and life. Every graduate is a reminder that our work matters, and the investment we make in students today will shape our county for years to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Moving on to adopting our agenda. Are there any additions or changes to the agenda today? Is there a motion to approve the agenda as
So moved. Second.
motion by Clyde, second by Tapscott-Munson? Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Tapscott-Munson, second by Clyde. Roll call, please.
President Matsumoto.
Yes.
Vice President Tapscott-Munson.
Yes.
And Member Clyde.
Yes.
Okay, now we get to do some of the fun stuff for today. Celebrating our Employee of the Month, Ms. Bradigan again.
All right, Jenny, get to turn the spotlight on you. Today, we honor Jennifer, or as we know her, Jenny Flores, Program Assistant in Arts Education as Employee of the Month for June 2026. Jenny is dedicated to her team and brings integrity, professionalism, and care to everything she does in support of Team FCSS and the students and the families of Fresno County. Over the past 4 years, she has consistently gone above and beyond her role, always willing to step in, help others, and find solutions that make her team stronger. Jenny has created thoughtful and efficient systems that have been adopted not only within her department, but across the curriculum and instruction division. Her work has improved workflow, strengthened onboarding processes for new staff, and helped elevate the quality of services provided throughout the division. Her attention to detail and strong understanding of financial processes have even earned the respect and praise of the finance department. In addition to the outstanding administrative support she provides, Jenny shares her talents as a professional photographer to help enhance FCSS events and experiences for students and families. And I've seen her work, and she's extremely talented. Her recent photography work at the Fresno County Youth Poet Laureate finalist helped each student feel seen, confident, and celebrated. Above all, Jenny models professionalism, humility, and a strong sense of responsibility. She encourages those around her, supports the growth of her colleagues, and leads by example every day. Jenny, you have made a positive impact on the lives of the people you work with, and we are grateful for the care and heart you bring to FCSS each and every day. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jenny. I think you've been in the room before when you see how this works, so you know that I will say a few words of affirmation and appreciation, and then each member of our board will, and then there's a chance for you to introduce your family. There's somebody really cute sitting behind you with flowers.
I wish you would.
So I'm just pointing that out. Just pointing that out. I think they're cute. You have to put it on, so you can swear. And so I hope you'll introduce your family after we have a chance to affirm you, congratulate you, and a profuse thank you. For those of you in the room, Jenny's only been with us for about 4 or 5 years, and that's unusual that our office recognizes an employee of the month who's been with us for a short tenure. We have lots of people that have been here for many, many, many years. And so, Jenny, the fact that you've made such a strong impact in such a short period of time on such an important group of people is really, really a testament to how really special and awesome you are. I'd like to take a moment to say this photo speaks volumes. Is this not the funnest group? Do you not all want to go to dinner?
Yeah.
Honestly, and when I look at the faces and I see a few folks, anyways, I could talk about each person up on that screen and really how exceptional they are. And you are being honored today for helping corral all of that intellect, creativity, remarkable work ethic. They are remarkable educators, and you get to corral all that creative energy and make them even more effective and more impactful for schools and students in our community. And so you really are very, very phenomenal. So again, your team is only about 8 or 9 on your whole team, but that side note, the largest arts department in the whole state of California. But there were many others in that and in the photo, and again, it speaks volumes to the fact that while you serve your individual departments so extraordinarily well, your influence has been far-reaching, and you've helped make all of us better by the systems you put in place, by your example of work ethic, by just frankly, I'm going to call it the Jennyisms.
Oh,
You're just
my
good.
goodness.
It's fun to be around you. I don't mind taking direction for you when I'm on stage. If you say go left, I will go left twice for you. Just another note, and that is that you helped to make sure our new poet laureate felt special. I am aware of the fact that your leaders in your department always are challenging themselves to do more and better. I think they might have created as many as 4 new programs this year, all of which are exceptional, like our poet laureate. And again, I can only imagine that when one of them comes to you and says, hey, I want to do something new, exciting, challenging, never been done before, you're like, sure, let's go. And I thought it was very fun that we all knew. I thought it was really funny that we all knew to chuckle on the same note about finance.
Indeed.
If you get a compliment from Kevin and his team, that's a lot. So with that, Jenny, you are very special. I hope you feel the love and support in this room. Thank you very much for being on Team FCSS and being so exceptional. We appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, Jenny. You just brought all the energy in the room. The photo says it all, but the pleasure to be able to serve in our fine arts department and to be able to use your creativity, your love, your joy, your energy, your inspiration. Inspiration, that's what I'm feeling. To be able to inspire others through your art and your love and your joy. What a wonderful way to be able to give joy and love to our students in the county, to our staff, to all of our employees. We just thank you for sharing your love and your joy and your inspiration. It's just bubbling in the room. You can just feel it. And then when you make the finance department happy, oh my God, that's premier. Because look at the smile on the face. You know, we all know, oh, really? Kudos to you and the Jennyisms. I mean, come on, Superintendent. Who has those around here anymore? I haven't heard that in years, but kudos to you for being an individual, an outstanding woman. Thank you to the family for supporting her because she can't do it alone. We know it takes a village, a strong man by her side, mama, family, brothers, sisters, TTs, aunties, all of that. Babies holding flowers with a smile on his face. You're not getting those flowers back because once you gave him back, the smile returned. Just the joy of family and community that you have created here, that you have transposed from your family to our family. We're just so grateful that you're sharing your joy and your love with us and continue to create. The arts department is my favorite. I mean, you guys just do such wonderful events. All of our staff days, I mean, you guys just show up and show out every year. I can't wait to see what's coming next. But thank you and kudos to you. And yes, continue to grow and create more programs because when you said 4, then you all turned around. So you must have something brewing and we can tell. So continue to grow and inspire and be unlimitless. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you, Jenny.
Hi, Jerry. Yeah, I'll be shorter. The leads by example thing grabs me. That's what you can't teach that. You just have it. And people who have it. And we always wish we had more of them, but the fact that you can make a finance department happy for an alt arts department, and that's why so many school districts and county boards don't have them so much because it upsets the finance department. So we got this going. It's been infantile, remember way back when, and it was like, oh gosh, how much is this going to cost us? That kind of thing. But no, the bang for the buck is great, and people like you guys and you, Jenny, prove that. And for us to be, I guess, the largest department in the state is that the county board?
County office.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just another example of a county office for Fresno leading by example, and which is what is in your curriculum, is lead by example, and that's the part that I like about. So congratulations, thank you for being with us.
And I just want to say that, it's so delightful to see all the smiling faces in the room behind you, which you don't see from where you are. But it's you're glowing and your family's glowing, and it's really an honor to have your whole family here today with you. Mr. Bryan, thank you for leading the charge. But what came to my mind while listening to all this was right brain, left brain, right brain, left brain, It seems to me like with all your organizational skills and finance skills, you're probably a little more left brain than maybe all the people you're working for. So the communication that's required between you is very special and unique, and you must artfully manage that communication. So thank you for being such a great role model and a great employee, and we honor you today. Congratulations.
And so bringing this all full circle, thank you for our new slogan, keeping the arts alive in Fresno County. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Jenny, would you like to step up?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
There's no time for rebuttal. That's not allowed.
And take your time.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. I did write a little something because I wanted to be really intentional with my words for the little time that I have a platform. So I did want to thank the board, Dr. Kofer, Dr. Lira, and Mr. Otto. I feel really blessed to be a part of the FCSS family. I actually started here almost 6 years ago as an office assistant first with All for Youth. And when the opportunity came up to interview for the Arts Education Department, I applied on a whim, not knowing what I was in for. 4 years later, I'm standing here as Employee of the Month, and I am filled with so much gratitude. This past year, our C&I Executive Director, Allison, introduced us to the FISH philosophy, which focuses on 4 key parts: choosing your attitude, being there, making someone's day, and embracing the power of play. Those 4 things have really shaped the way I've been approaching my work. And if you know anything about the Arts Education Department or my director, Aaron Bryan, you know that we believe in laughter, play, and creativity, that those 3 things belong in the workplace. I honestly think that's what makes our team so successful. When we create an environment where people can laugh, create, and enjoy what they do, the hard work tends to flow naturally. Most importantly, that's the same message that we hope to pass on to the students of Fresno County, that learning can be joyful and creativity has value. Thank you to Allison and Aaron for reminding me that it's okay to have fun and tap into the inner child that we all have inside of us. To my family, thank you for being my constant support through every season of life. I love you all so much. To my husband, thank you for being an honorary FCSS employee and helping me unload my car after events and letting me borrow your truck when I need to take things back to the storage. And even sitting through student performances when I know that they just aren't your thing. Your support means everything to me. To my son, little Steven, and my godson, Jaden, you two are my why. Two incredible students with different backgrounds, different abilities, who both deserve the same opportunity to learn, create, and thrive. I promise to keep working hard for you and every student in Fresno County. Lastly, thank you to FCSS. In 6 years, I can honestly say there hasn't been a single day that I have said, I really don't want to go to work today. And that's a gift I will never take for granted. Thank you for making this a place where I can grow, serve students, and genuinely love what I do. Thank you.
Bravo. Bravo, darling.
Everyone by name.
This is my husband, Steven.
Hey, Steven. Oh, guys. Hey, everyone.
Here, because she's also an educator. She's working as a programming for me right now. So she's
Yes, darling. Family.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, Brian, just in time for the phone.
Oh, just like you.
Stand there. Do we need to come over some this way? Okay. Yeah, we know the routine. Congratulations. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, thank you. Good. And thank you, Stephen, for being honorary, which means no pay.
We call that a honeydew. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Now, for more fun stuff, we'll move on to our superintendent superstar and ask Ms. Burrell to start us off.
It is our absolute honor to recognize Dulce Gallardo is our June Superintendent Superstar. As a senior at Selma High School, Dulce is an outstanding leader and scholar, holding the rank of Cadet First Lieutenant in the Marine Corps Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, while ranking 13th out of 407 students with an impressive 4.10 GPA.
Oh,
She ranks first in her MCJ ROTC class, earning 94.7%, placing her in the top 25% academically, both in junior ROTC and school-wide. She was also recognized on the Principal's Honor Roll and a Student of the Month, earning the respect of students, staff, and community members alike. And now in her third year of MCJ ROTC, she has demonstrated dedication, commitment, and enthusiasm since day one. She has contributed more than 200 community service hours, serving as a liaison between MCJ ROTC and community organizations. strengthening partnerships, and coordinating special events. Dulce actively participated in multiple competitive teams, including marksmanship, academic, cyber patriot, and physical fitness. As marksmanship team commander, she was the top individual at the Central Valley Championship, leading the team to its first championship since 2019. And a fourth place finish at USMC JROTC Nationals. She also made it to the finals in Ohio.
Wow.
And Utah as well. And Utah, yes, Ohio and Utah. She also served as Cadet Company Executive Officer, where her planning, decision-making, and development of program support were invaluable to the Cadet Corps, success, leading with maturity, integrity, and professionalism. Dulce embodies the highest leadership traits and principles of MCJROTC, setting the standard for excellence and service. Congratulations.
We'll say we are so incredibly proud of you. For those of you in the room, I always meet with the students and say, you know, we have 205,000 students in Fresno County schools, and because you're so exceptional, we wanted to honor you as our June 2026 Student of the Month. Because we want more students to see your example and attempt to emulate and be a little like you, because we know ultimately that will make a better world. So it's such an honor for us to recognize you today. I loved the time we got to spend together because you talked a little bit about what you have learned through your years of high school experience, culminating this year as a high school senior, and all your experience in JROTC. And one of the statements you shared was, ROTC helped me build myself. And I thought that was a pretty profound statement for a young person to be able to think about the building blocks of who you are today and who you can be in the future. I was really impressed with that. And I thank you for sharing that. I also thank your program. What an incredible program that you have excelled in. I'm really excited that our school districts offer such a program. I also got to ask you about what you will miss the most, and you said your friendships and the opportunity to help and serve other people through the work you've done as a high school senior. For some of you may not know this, but she also graduated in the top 25 and is a valedictorian with a 4.10 GPA. So you are going places, young lady. We are very excited to usher you along to UC San Diego next year, and we're so excited about you pursuing economics and just being part of that experience. Hopefully you'll come back, because I think you have a lot to offer us here in Fresno County. And I know in a few minutes you will have a chance to speak to us with your superintendent from Selma, Superintendent Gomes. And certainly I hope you'll introduce your mother and your siblings when you get a chance to step up. But with that, congratulations on all your success.
So you're going to go to UC San Diego?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So you're down there where all the Navy stuff is. Yeah, in that environment, good. And the fact that you're so good in your marksmanship thing remind me not to tick you off. So it's just great. I was wondering if you wanted to go to Annapolis or something, and maybe in the future you might. You never know. But economics is certainly a good grad. If you really like that, oh God, you could use that talent everywhere, no matter where you go. And it's just the fact that you do the leadership component to it through the ROTC, that makes you a well-rounded, very highly motivated, very leadership type person. That's what we need. So keep it up. Proud of you. Good luck.
Brian?
Sure. Yeah, I always admire those who choose to go into service and learn more about our military. I thought about you going into economics. My grandfather was in the Air Force, and he had a master's in economics, but he is a meteorologist. So he did the weather, but he had master's in economics. So I suppose you're a little bit good at math. So yeah, the items that you learned from that, the leadership qualities of it, of organizing other people, getting them all to focus on a common goal, something that, many of us struggle with a lot of our lives as we lead people is getting people to focus on common goals and achieve those goals. And the ROTC really, I think, brings that together for young people, learning that focus on common objectives and common goals. Thank you for all that you've done there in Selma, and congratulations there in San Diego. Enjoy the school more than you enjoy the beach. is probably the greatest piece of advice. But congratulations.
See, so proud of you and your accomplishments. You are just such a vision of light and confidence. And your smile is so radiant. And you're intelligent. Look at 4.10 GPA. And all of your extracurriculum activities that you're able to manage, leadership skill sets, organizational skill sets. So what is it that your plan is for yourself? What do you envision yourself doing? Anything is possible. The sky's the limit. What is your vision for yourself?
My vision right now would probably just to become the best version of myself. I really want to be a role model, especially when my family likes to live. I want to succeed in life in every way, in every aspect I can,
Well,
and achieve a happiness that is just so profound.
I love it. Well, and that's what I have down. You're a beautiful role model. Yes, you are. You're already doing that. So start to focus in on the little minute things. So when you get there, you know what your target is so that you're focused. Because you don't have time to waste, girl. You're ready to take over the world. So get your plan together and phew. So proud of you. You're so impressive. And I don't read these in advance. I'm in the moment with you when I hear your accomplishments, so I can be in the emotions of what I'm feeling at the time. But you're so impressive. So impressive, so accomplished. When you go to San Diego, we always say, once you've accomplished your educational goals, come back to Fresno, bring your talents back to Fresno County so that you can serve our students here, so you can be the beautiful role model that you are for them, for your family members, for your community, so they can strive to be the best they can, just like you. Kudos and congratulations to you, darling. Congratulations.
Pat, if you could find a way to can her enthusiasm and principle of life and sprinkle that around all the kids you have, well, that would be.
Yes.
And I'll just add, I mean, I met you very briefly earlier, and it was a delight to meet you and your mom. Buenos dias,
Yes.
muchos felicidades. And I don't know the requirements or the expectations. If you've completed MJROTC, are you planning to serve in the military, or do you need to? So when you have a moment to speak to us, maybe you can address that. But I mean, what an outstanding person. I saw your superintendent, Mr. Gomes, a couple of months ago, I believe, and he goes, "You know who the June superstar is going to be? Going to be our student." And I was like, all right, that's great. So anyhow, I'm happy to see Superintendent Gomes here as well. Just, I don't know what else can be said other than, just keep up the good work and the great attitude, and you're totally right to be the role model for your younger siblings. I mean, how beautiful is that? I mean, that's a beautiful why in life, So thank you for being here. Thank you for representing your school. Thank you for being such an amazing student. And we'll look forward to hearing more about you.
Thank you.
And thank you to the mother.
Hello, everybody. So you may have Gallardo, the June Superstar. And first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for this opportunity. I truly appreciate it. Honestly, it came out of a little bit out of a surprise because I was like in my last week of school and they tell me I'm going to be the June Superstar. I'm like, oh, a little bit unexpected. But I'm very, very happy to be here. And thank you, all of you, especially my family, my mom, Josiani, and my sister Bridget, and of course my little brother Giovanni. Just a little bit about myself is, well, in the beginning of obviously most of people who enter freshman year, most kids are like very shy, very reserved. They don't know what they're doing. They still don't have a focus yet. And luckily through ROTC, I was able to manage to focus on what I would really like to do in my future, and which is a lot to do with economics. And as well, I was able to like grow as a person, overachieve in the things I wanted to achieve, go after my goals, be able just to become greater, more confident, more joyful, and be there for others or role model for others. And as well about my military, it was an option between going to the military first or my education. And for now, I will be pursuing my education instead. There may be a possibility later on that I may join the military. I still have yet to see because, again, it's a brand new start for me. I still have a lot to see, to strive for, and see where my life takes me. And again, I would like to thank my mother a lot. She's such a great role model, great pillar. Honestly, a lot of the things that I've achieved is thanks to her. She pushes me forward every single day, but even if it's like the little things, she's always there for me no matter what. And genuinely, like, I don't know what I would do without her. She's just an amazing, she's the kindest soul that I ever meet. And so, thanks to her, I've achieved and become who I am today. And I hope that thanks to her support, I'll be able to achieve even greater things in the future and be able to just becoming an even better version of myself, to be able to help everyone around me, be able to be that role model that I want to be. And look back at myself and be like, I've accomplished it. I've been able to do this. Thanks to everybody's support and, of course, my family's.
Very.
Superintendent Gomes, would you like to share anything?
Hello, board and superintendent. Yeah, so a lot was said about Dulce, and honestly, the things that you guys have not heard today is what people see when she's on campus, right? It's to hear all this and think it's a high school student. Just visualize a student who walks around and has the confidence to be like, I know where I'm going, top of my class. I mean, she's top 25. The Chamber of Commerce of all Selma selected her as the student of the year. Oh, wow. I could go on and on. And when you watch that, whether she's in the ROTC program and amongst the other cadets, you can just tell she's a leader amongst them. In itself, being in JROTC is already a sign of confidence and leadership. But then when you're above that as the leader of that group and really the ones people focus on, it just tells you how much the confidence is there, how much her mom did with her throughout her life for her to be here. So amazing work. Going to San Diego State. She's going to do amazing things, whether it's the military or just your education to go into economics or whatever you do. We'd love to have her back. We say the same thing in Selma. There's a job waiting for you when you need it. Thank you guys for celebrating her.
Thank you. Okay, time to take a picture with you, but stay on deck. Superintendent Gomes and Chad Matoyan will have you give a special presentation. Hey, you got everybody? Okay. For everyone that's with us today, usually Matt Matoyan is with us, but he passed along the opportunity for his son, Chad, to give a very special presentation to Dulce students. Mr. McLean, this is our student of the month.
Congratulations for all our work and look forward to seeing your success in the future.
Thank you.
And this is a very generous gift of $500.
Yeah.
He's happy you.
He's got his name tag. Yep. And you can put it. You gotta.
Sure. I'm so sorry.
Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Go forth, do great things. Make us proud. Come back.
I know we have a number of younger people in the audience, and so, take note, take note. This is one of our graduates.
Oh, my
It's going-
God. So great. So
And
proud.
the rest of you up here, back there, you could do the same thing that she's doing, so. Congratulations, Dulce. At this point in time, we're going to take a 10-minute recess. Maybe it'll be 12. We'll reconvene at 2:20. Reconvene the meeting. Thank you again for being here. We've got a new group of people, so happy to have you with us. It's now time for community input. These speaker cards are for the hearings, right? The public may address the board pursuant to established procedures. No action shall be taken pursuant to California Government Code, Section 54954.3. Individual speakers shall be allowed 3 minutes to address the Fresno County Board of Education per bylaw 9323. Is there anyone not related to the hearing that would like to speak to the board today? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to public hearings. And we have several public hearings. The board will now conduct 3 public hearings related to charter petitions. The board considers each charter petition or material revisions to a charter petition seriously and in accordance with applicable laws. The purpose of these public hearings is for the board to receive public testimony to provide the board with information regarding the level of support for the applicable charter petition or material revision. The board shall consider the level of support for the charter petition or material revision by teachers, other employees, and parents or guardians of the charter school and of the school district where the charter school proposes to operate or has operated. The purpose of this public hearing is for the board to receive comments from the public for the board to consider. It is not the practice of the board to respond to questions or comments during the public hearing. The board has allotted 20 minutes for each public hearing to make the best use of the allotted time. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes. For clarity of the record, speakers are asked to identify themselves. If a previous speaker has already presented the speaker's viewpoint, the speaker is asked to state his or her agreement with the previous speaker. We will now begin the first public hearing regarding the material revision of Crescent View West Public Charter. It is 2:23. And item H1, the public hearing regarding the Crescent View West Public Charter Material Revision is now called to order. Dr. Corey Greenlaw will provide the background, and then the public may address the board. Dr. Greenlaw.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, President Dr. Masamoto, Trustee Superintendent Kofer, and Cabinet. Item number 1 is a public hearing for material revision to the Crescent View West 2021-26 Charter Petition submitted by Area Superintendent Gagan Gill. The material revision was delivered to the Charter Schools Department on April 23rd, 2026. The material revision submitted to the Fresno County Board of Education on April 23rd, 2026 requests the County Board approval to move Crescent View West Sunnyside Campus from 5659 East Kings Canyon and Clovis, to 4971 East Kings Canyon Avenue, Kings Canyon and Willow. Each member of the Fresno County Board of Education has received a copy of the petition and appendices. The Charter Committee is reviewing the petition and will prepare a staff report with a recommendation ahead of the July County Board meeting. Superintendent Gill, Principal Ide Frango will present today to share information about the request.
Thank you. Good afternoon, President Dr. Masimoto, board members, Superintendent Dr. Campbell Kofer, Cabinet, and all others in attendance. Thank you for allowing us the time to speak today regarding Crescent View West Charter Material Revision Petition Renewal. My name is Gagan Gill, and I'm the Area Superintendent. Our ask is requesting your approval for a change in location. Our current location is located at 5659 East Kings Canyon Road. The current square footage is 6,750. We are located in the Food Max Shopping Center next to Dee Dee's Discount Store. The reason for the relocation is due to the ongoing safety concerns that are posed by the issues of homelessness. On the daily, there are 10 to 20 homeless individuals that congregate in front of the school and throughout the parking lot. There have been instances where homeless individuals approach staff, students, and parents, which creates safety concerns for all. We have tried to work with property management on addressing these concerns, but have been met with resistance. We have hired additional overnight security guards to prevent the break-ins along with the congregations of homelessness. Our, the proposed site located within the Plaza de Kings Shopping Center is at 4971 East Cesar Chavez Boulevard, Suites A through C. The combined space totals 8,697 square feet. Representing an increase of 1,947 square feet compared to the current space. The additional square footage will allow the school to expand instructional space and increase the number of classrooms available for small group instruction. Renovations will include the demolitions of existing interior walls to create a larger learning center, construction of admin offices, counselor workspace, and a dedicated office for school psychologists. This will also include multiple classrooms designed to support small group instruction, providing additional opportunities for targeted academic intervention and student support. To enhance campus safety, a surveillance system along with metal detectors will be installed. We'll be able to have a dedicated space for CTE, STEM, robotics, and interventions that will support students in their academics. In addition to the classroom space for the teachers, the counselors will be able to have workshop meetings for students and parents that support the ASCA standards. The shopping center has recently undergone revitalization and is home to several new businesses. Property management has been highly responsive and proactive in supporting tenants, creating a positive school operations. An additional benefit of this location is the presence of United Way Service Center within the shopping center. This resource will provide students and families with a convenient access to health and community services, furthering supporting student success and well-being. The proposed site is located approximately 2 miles west of the current campus and offers improved accessibility. The site is situated on a main street and is served by public transportation with one bus stop located directly in front of the shopping center and another one across the street. After completing an analysis of where our current students live, it shows that the majority of enrolled students live closer to the proposed location than the existing campus. As a result, the relocation is expected to improve accessibility for many students while providing a safer, larger, and more supportive learning center. The current enrollment is at 320. We have currently submitted the letter of intent and received city approvals. The material revision includes the updated petition with the required legal updates and the community impact statement along with the address. On the screen, you can see that Crescent View West 3-year budget and enrollment projection demonstrates a positive financial outlook. Crescent View West has shown both positive enrollment growth and financial stability, showing it to be fiscally sound and good stewards of public funding. Fresno County Superintendent School participates in annual oversights each year. We have had clean audits with no findings every year. Excess revenue over expenses is used for career tech programs. Thank you for your consideration, and this concludes my update.
Any questions or comments?
Will you be able to finish the renovations for fall, school starting, or
No.
it'll take a year?
About 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
And so our current lease is set to expire next year, September 30th of 2027.
Gotcha.
I will say I'm familiar with your current location and understand the concerns. I wish much of what you just described would have been in the request, the material request.
We apologize
Revision.
for that oversight and have submitted a memo correcting that, so you should be receiving that shortly.
Okay, great. Very good. Let's see. It's now 2:30.
I think they have one more speaker.
I'm sorry.
One more speaker.
Oh, is there another speaker on this item?
No, not on this one, for the next one.
Okay, sorry. It's now 2:30 and the public hearing is closed. So that closing the first public hearing. Thank you so much. Now, here we go again. We'll open the public hearing regarding the charter renewal petition of Crescent View West Public Charter. It is 2:31. And item H2, the public hearing regarding the charter renewal petition of Crescent View West Public Charter is now called to order. Dr. Corey Greenlaw will provide the background, and then the public may address the board. Dr. Greenlaw?
Afternoon again, President Dr. Matsumoto, trustees, Superintendent Dr. Gopher, other cabinet members. Item 2 is the public hearing for the renewal charter petition of Crescent View West Public Charter School submitted by Area Superintendent Gagan Gill. Crescent View Public West Charter School renewal petition was submitted on April 23rd. The renewal petition is for Crescent View West to continue operations as a county board authorized charter for a 5-year term beginning July 1st, 2027 through June 30th, 2032. The lead petitioner is Area Superintendent Gagandeep Gill. Each member of the county board has received a copy of the charter petition. The renewal petition is currently under review by the Fresno County Superintendent of Schools Charter Review Committee. A comprehensive committee report with recommendations will be completed and delivered to the board before the July 1st public release and the July 15th county board meeting. Superintendent Gill, Principal Ide Tarango, my mistake, who will be presenting this time, and others will present today and will share with the board.
Great, thank you.
Good afternoon, President Dr. Masimoto, board members, Superintendent Dr. Cantwell, Gopher, Cabinet, all others in attendance. Oh, this is the wrong slide.
That's big picture. Do we see it from?
Is the video?
Do you want to move to
Because
big
there's a
picture?
video in there.
Can you take
There's a video in there.
Okay, what do we need, I'm sorry. So you don't have the right slide, so
We need to cue it up. But Jeanette looks like she's on it for us.
So I guess now we can just read through it.
They send us one link and then.
So we'll take these couple minutes out of the allotted 20-minute time.
You're doing this a little early. A little bit on the early side. Most of the time, we don't see these till getting close to the first of the year.
So be up for the renewal.
Right, the renewal. Yeah.
Right.
But that's okay. I'm just saying, it's the earliest one I've seen, actually. That's good. Just time filler.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Did you find it?
Okay, so
We can do it without it. And then we can just share it afterwards so that.
Yeah, it's just
That's a board can share.
but we have it on our computer. We can follow
the
it.
slides.
Not the slides, but we have the whole petition.
It's their video. It's the video. Recent video.
Actually, would they be able to do this again?
Okay.
Hold on, they're getting it.
Okay.
Give them about 2 minutes.
You see this? Students do this.
To the graduation presentation.
Wow. Good for them.
The speakers of one of the graduations.
Really?
Same for Center District.
Really good. Wow.
And there's 3 other schools.
You want
Or we could switch.
We're gonna have one.
We can just switch the order. Yeah, we could do big picture first.
Are we close to having it ready?
Yeah, they're just switching it to this computer.
Well, what it says, we could switch the order and just do big picture.
We can have big picture.
We'll be ready, done.
Are all there people here to present?
Well, no.
Oh, we've already queued it up. What I'm thinking.
Jenny's
is
right. We do
it's
have to
ready.
stick to the
Jenny can, we're ready to
Yeah, that's what I said.
We're just gonna add the time. We stopped at 2:33.
Yes, ma'am, to make sure
We
everybody's.
want to keep Jason happy.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Kitty.
See, it just goes to show that everything doesn't always work out as planned. But, it's all right.
I think we just no earlier than 1:30.
Yeah, it's more the families that are coming for the IDTs. They're like,
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what Kitty is talking about, the postal doing these, it's just a public hearing. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
or they- I don't know.
We can just proceed with. We have everything. You're the boss.
I know.
It's that COE's superior computer security system. Yeah.
Dr. Greenlaw,
Exactly, triple authorization.
Dr. Greenlaw, what's your call? How, it's coming through? Okay.
Yeah, you just had to log in.
He's not in charge.
You
too.
You can, hey.
Everything else is together.
Well, if he says it's almost there.
Yeah, I know,
I can have it.
I missed it.
Sure, but they're giving the context. They're doing the introduction to the whole presentation. So.
But I'm saying it's a fixed future.
I know, but we've already queued this up. We've opened the thing. So.
But due to technical difficulties, we can reschedule it. They got a year.
Board members have it in their packet, you have the PowerPoint in your packet. You can go ahead and start the, because they follow, it's, won't get it in screen.
That's what I said at the beginning.
Dr. Greenlaw, I'm going to turn to you one more time.
pages.
Just tell them to start. They can catch up in the video fine.
Okay, so you have you have an introduction and then the video. Is that what you're?
No, we just have the PowerPoint. We had to
Yep.
move the video just for times.
I see. Okay.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay, to start?
Yeah,
Sure, let's start.
She said start.
Again, it's 2:40 now, so that's, you have an additional 7 minutes from when we started. You're-
Good afternoon, President Dr. Masimoto, board members, Superintendent Dr. Cantwell Coker, cabinet, and all others in attendance. Thank you for allowing us the time today to speak regarding Crescent View West Charter Petition Renewal. My name is Gagandeep Gill, and I'm the area superintendent, and this is Ide Trango, principal. We're asking for your approval for a 5-year term from 2027 to 2032. Crescent View West was first approved in 2010 with Fresno County Superintendent's School as a WIOA charter. Since then, the school has received 3 5-year renewals. We have submitted 4 material revisions and received an additional extension through Senate Bill 114. Crescent View West is operating 1 learning center with 3 satellite sites located in Clovis, Mendota, and in the Sunnyside area. Our main learning center is located on East Shields Avenue in Fresno. On Census Day, we had 1,624 students. That was as of October 1st, 2025, that were students enrolled with us. And as of May 1st, we have 1,842 students enrolled with us. We employ 142 staff members and partner with over 14 community organizations. We have multiple academic programs and offer experiential learning opportunities throughout the school year. Here's a list of our organizations we work closely with to provide community resources. To highlight a few, Workforce Connection and JAG are WIOA provider who supports students 19 and older. Grace Family Loves offers our students and parents additional resources such as housing and parenting support. Catholic Charities provides food to families and offers assistance with PG&E, immigration, and clothing. The most important aspect of Crescent View West is that the school offers personalized learning and one-on-one support with flexible schedule, year-round enrollment, and wraparound support. We are WASC accredited and provide UC A through D certified courses to prepare students for success, as well as being NCAA approved. From the LCAP survey, over 98% of our students' parents feel safe, connected to the school, and have a caring adult who they can reach out to. Crescent View West staff takes pride in the positive school culture that we create so our students and families feel connected to our school community. We are a dashboard alternative school, or DAS status. So what does that mean? DAS status is a special consideration required by state law for those schools that qualify by having a student enrollment where 70% or more of the population fits into one or more high-risk categories with the unduplicated count. Crescent View West has 90.6% of the students who have an unduplicated count. There are 11 categories in which a school can qualify to become a DAS school. The criteria includes, but is not limited to, suspended, expelled, pregnant, parenting youth, credit deficient, recovered dropout, homeless, foster, and high-level transiency, meaning changing school more than twice in a year or in their high school careers.
Our average student is 17 years old and their reading levels are in between 6th and 7th grade level. Math is 5th grade level. Our program is designed to provide a supportive, flexible learning environment for students and providing the one-on-one support they need. Here is Crescent View West student demographics. 90.5% of our students and families are lower socioeconomically disadvantaged. 27.2% are EL, and 16.6% are special ed students. As you can see from this slide, the blue box notes our enrollment by grade level and overall enrollment. The yellow graphic demonstrates how we place students in grade levels based on total number of credits earned. Most of our students typically enroll within the 9th and 10th grade level. Here are our learning programs offered, such as college career readiness and dual enrollment opportunities. We set a goal for our students to complete 2 college courses and continue to increase in participation. Because our program offers a flexibility, our students are able to take CTE programs such as Certified Nursing Assistant, Child Development, Dental Assistant, Health, and Business certifications that we're happy to offer our students. Our EL student population continues to grow. We were able to classify 100% of our eligible EL students for the 2025 school year. Crescent View West has over 16.6% of students who are designated as special ed, where most students have a specific learning disability or other health impairment. We partner with Fresno County Southland to ensure excellent education opportunities for all students with IEPs. Here are our CAS scores over the last 2 years. We have gradually increased in both ELA and math. We recognize that these are areas for continued growth, and we continue to support ongoing intervention supports to our students who are below grade level. We ensure that all 11th grade students complete the CAS test, as noted, with over 95% participation for the last couple of years. The state requirement, as you know, is 95%. Our students take NWA in reading and math, widely known as MAP, growth assessment, twice a year. Over 50% of our students show growth in both areas. The test also provides another data point to ensure we are addressing students' educational gaps. As a DAS school, we qualify for a 1-year grad rate instead of the 4 to 5 year traditional rate. We have graduated over 90% of our seniors in the last few years.
Our grad rate for the 24-25 school year was 97.9%. We continue to reach as many students as we can in helping them reach their finish line. For the students that do stay with us, CV West continues to retain over 50% of students enrolling in our program. The way we define success is if students are retained, rematriculated, or graduated with us. Some students will recover credits and return back to their traditional school or stay and graduate with us. Whichever their goal is, we're certainly here to support them. As you can see, CV West's 3-year budget and enrollment projections demonstrate a positive financial outlook. CV West has shown both positive enrollment growth and financial stability, showing it to be fiscally sound and good stewards of public funding. FCSS participates in annual oversights each year. We have had clean audits with no findings every year. Excess revenue over expenses is used for career-type programs. Thank you for supporting Fresno West.
So we now have speakers lined up. So, and this is still within your 20 minutes. So Tyler Kirby is first. And so if you'd arrange yourselves in order to make sure that we are expeditious, after Tyler Kirby is Ryan Davies.
Good afternoon, members of the board. My name is Tyler Kirby, and I am a social science teacher at Crescent View West. Prior to my career here, I was a world history and U.S. history teacher at a local traditional high school. While I do have many fond memories of my work with students and colleagues during my 5 years there, I also look back at the last 11 years with Crescent View West, and I know that this is where I am meant to be. At Crescent View West, teachers can offer students a second or sometimes a third or fourth chance at their education and futures. We know that with almost every student who enrolls, there has been some kind of obstacle that has kept them from reaching their full potential in a traditional high school environment. These obstacles are sometimes academic, social, economic, or a combination of all three. At our school, teachers get to welcome students into a new environment, free from judgment. Teachers serve multiple roles in their one-on-one relationships with students. Teachers and students set goals together with ongoing discussions about classwork, study habits, courses that need to be completed, and the pace of student work. We become de facto counselors, thereby building trust with students and families and confidence in students as they work toward graduation and plan for life after high school. This is the most rewarding part of the job, in my view. To witness these changes in how students come to value their own education and believe in their own futures despite their past obstacles is an experience I did not have while teaching at a traditional school. Finally, our school is an example of the positive change that is possible when students are given a fresh start, when they feel seen as individuals, and when caring adults work hard to make their educational goals a reality. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you so much. Ryan Davies, please. And following Ryan is Sugar Mejia Renee.
Good afternoon. My name is Ryan Davies, and I am a current student at Crescent View West at the Clovis campus. I have been in several different Matthews schools with different programs from public school to home school to charters, and the range of experiences in each school, I have found Learn for Life to be the most supportive and guiding. In this program, I always have access to help from teachers and tutors, while in other schools, it is far more difficult for students to get assistance when they're struggling academically. In other programs, if a student was struggling, they were rarely offered help and were left to figure it out on their own. While this system recognizes a student as someone who needs help and assistance, and not just someone who fills a desk in their classrooms. I have only been going to this school for about half of my high school career, but in that time, I have seen how much this program is able to help students. Before I came to this school, I thought that I would not graduate high school. I thought the only way I would get out is dropping out. But this program has given me the tools and the capabilities to push forward and likely graduate in the next year. In my time at Learn for Life, I recognized that the learning environment isn't necessarily about getting all of the students through high school, but it's about getting each individual student through their high school experience. The learning is very personalized for each student because there are many different teachers that have different learning styles, and it helps the students find their respective learning style to be as efficient as possible. In my eyes, the best part of the system is how flexible it is and the way that it's form-fitting to each student's learning style. The staff is genuinely so caring towards the students that I have grown to admire some of the staff to the point of them being role models. In my time at Learn for Life, I have been given many opportunities to grow and mature through the experiences offered by the school, including trips to historical sites, a spot on the Fresno County Youth Advisory Board, and even trips to colleges to see what I will be doing in my next steps of life. I encourage you to invest in this program because I know for a fact that I'm not the only student who's been affected in such an overwhelmingly positive way by this program. And if you allow this program to continue, I am absolutely certain it will positively impact so many more of you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ryan. Next, Sugar Mejia Renee, and following her is Mimi Jimerson.
Good afternoon, members of Fresno County Office of Education. My name is Shaker Mejia. I am 19 years old, and I'm a proud graduate from SMU West Manchester. I'm here to share why choosing Learn for Life was the best decision I have ever made, and to give you a glimpse of the incredible impact this school has on students like me. Before coming here, I felt completely lost in the traditional schools system. I carried a lot of doubt, and honestly, I didn't see a clear path for my future. I chose Learn for Life because I needed a place that saw me as a person and not just a number on their roster. I needed the second chance to prove to myself that I was capable of succeeding. What I found at Crescent View West completely excelled my expectations. Learn for Life isn't just about catching up on credits, it is about uncovering our true potential. The one-on-one support from teachers and tutors the one-on-one support from teachers and tutors ensured that I never felt behind or ignored. We were given real avenues to grow here. Things like diving into dual enrollment to get a head start in our future, joining sports and going on trips, everywhere from local camping sites to college tours to out of the country, which truly opened our eyes to the world. We are given incredible civic opportunities such as the chance to meet and speak directly with Fresno City Mayor Jerry Dyer and the Fresno City Chief of Police and the local news station. Students are also given the freedom to graduate here or return to previous schools to keep growing. But when you see how much this place cares about you, deciding to stay here and finishing the journey wasn't hard at all. It was an easy call. The flexibility of this program, paired with the deep compassion of the teachers, tutors, security, counselors, and staff, gave students a blank canvas to completely rewrite their story. Because of this village, I didn't just earn a diploma, I gained resilience, confidence, and a toolkit for my future. Thank you for your constant support for Learn for Life and schools like Crescent View West. By investing in this program, you are giving students who were once ready to give up the tools to stand tall, look at the world, and successfully step into their futures. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Mimi Jimerson. Following Mimi is Jason Hinaud.
And so my letter is to just say such a gratitude to the school. So my glasses and read. Hello, my name is Mimi Jimerson. And my twin daughters, Avery and Sydney, have been students at the Clovis campus for the past, actually 3 years now. From the very beginning, they were welcomed with kindness and support. The staff created an educational plan for each of them and has continued to review and adjust those plans as they grow. After trying public schools, charter schools, private schools, home schools, and prep school, I spent a lot of money. I honestly felt that if this school here at Crescent View, if it didn't work, I'd have to send my kids abroad, because that's a big thing for us. If they don't do well in America. There, thankfully, Crescent View has exceeded my expectations. When my girls first arrived, they had a long list of accommodations on their IEPs. As the years have gone by, actually the semester is more like that, this list or their lists have become smaller, their confidence has grown, and they are now able to advocate for themselves. Watching them speak up during these meetings and take pride in their progress has been incredible. Because kids nowadays are timid and, mine actually broke out of it because of the school. The extracurricular activities have also been amazing. Through cheer, STEM, e-sport, camping trips, proms, they have discovered leadership skills, teamwork, and social confidence that we never imagined was possible. Experiences that they've once avoided and now become things we truly enjoy seeing them blossom into. Yeah, very emotional twins, so and quiet, but now they're really outspoken. So we have also appreciated the family events, from making succulent planters together to career nights and dinners with other families. These activities have brought us together and created memories we genuinely look forward to. We look forward to many more too. They're fun. It is refreshing to see a school that values not only its students, but also the families. And finally, the results speak for themselves. Thanks to the dedication, patience, and guidance of their teachers, both girls have progressed academically from the 7th grade level to the 10th grade level in 2 years. So that's awesome. That's so good. I am deeply grateful to everyone at Crescent View. The growth I see in my daughters Avery and Sydney today would not have been possible without their support, encouragement, and belief that they have in my kids. Thank you for all that you guys do.
Right. If I'm correct, we have 2 minutes left. So, Jason, I know it looks like Travis Kirby will not have time for.
I'll be.
Okay.
My name is Jason Hanold. I'm President and CEO for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Fresno County. Good afternoon. It's good to see everybody. I just want to be here to voice my support for Crescent View West and for, they had a slide up here that showed community partnerships, right? And we've been working together for several years, but more specifically this last year strategically. And we serve the same kids. We serve 3,600 kids throughout Fresno County, and hundreds of our kids are the same exact kids that they serve. Learning about their education model and how they may serve the youth or the student that may have slipped through the crack a little bit is extremely vital and is extremely important to the most underserved and low-income parts of our communities. And we're extremely thankful for them, that they're around. Once I've got to learn more about them this past year, we actually have kids going and touring their sites to do more. And it's really important that the Boys and Girls Club has a partnership with Crescent View West. They have toured our site, we've toured their site, and where their locations are strategically placed, once we went through all this, it's really interesting that they are literally within a few blocks of where our clubhouses are at throughout Fresno County. So we are a big supporter, we're a big fan. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Kirby, you've got like 20 seconds, sorry.
I'm here on behalf of Superintendent Lopez from the Udoka Unified School District. I'm the principal of Udoka High School. We're in full support of the renewal petition for Crescent View. I partner with them every summer. Last summer, I partnered with them, and I had 15 of my students go to dental offices and earn their dental certification, and then we had students go to medical offices and earn their medical certification. We're doing it again this year, and if it wasn't for Life in Crescent View West, that opportunity wouldn't have presented themselves. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. It is now 3:01 and this public hearing is closed. We'll now move on to, thank you all. Thank you all for speaking. And I will acknowledge one of the speakers from graduation was one of our speakers here. So, awesome. Moving on to item H3, public hearing regarding material revision of the Big Picture Educational Academy Charter. It is now 3:02, and the public hearing regarding Big Picture Charter will now begin. On the Big Picture Educational Academy Charter Material Revision is now called to order. Dr. Greenlaw, please provide us with background, and then the public may address the board. Dr. Greenlaw?
Good afternoon, President Dr. Masamoto, trustees, Superintendent Dr. Cofer. Cabinet item 3 is a public hearing for a material revision for the Big Picture Education Academy 2025 to 2027 charter petition, submitted by Superintendent and Executive Director Diana Gonzalez. The material revision was delivered to the Charter Schools Department on May 22nd, 2026. It requests the county board's approval to move the Big Picture Elementary Campus from 2811 Mariposa Street in downtown Fresno to 1626 West Princeton Avenue in West Central Fresno. Each member of the Fresno County Board of Education has received a copy of the petition and appendices. The Charter Committee is reviewing the charter petition and will prepare a staff report with the recommendation ahead of the July 15th County Board meeting. Superintendent Gonzalez and Executive Director Stephanie Hinton present today to share more information about the request.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Greenlaw. Your time begins at 3:03.
All right, good afternoon. Thank you for allowing us the time to present the material revision on behalf of Big Picture Educational Academy. We are formally requesting approval to relocate our elementary campus to a safer, more modern facility located in the residential area northeast of Clinton and 99. The campus is less than 5 miles from our high school campus and provides expansive green space for recreational play, outdoor hands-on learning, student sports, and much more. This move shifts funding away from a failing historic building and reinvests it directly into our students' needs by replacing paved areas and dirt lots with expansive green spaces, increased square footage for academics, student support, enabling on-site extracurricular activities and athletics that foster a positive school identity. This relocation also supports long-term sustainability. Since after we created this presentation, we were actually able to further negotiate our rental terms, resulting in a reduction in our monthly rent from our current site that's currently $14,902 per month down to $12,000 per month, meaning our annual savings will actually increase from $16,825 up to $34,824 per year. It also allows us to continue our rental relationship with our current property manager. The site's currently occupied by another charter program, so it meets all of the current occupancy and operational requirements, and there are no major facility upgrades or modifications needed. This move also supports our academic program by providing additional classrooms from 8 currently to 13. The option for outdoor learning and play-to-learn spaces, including a dedicated TK and K space. The impact on student services is also positive. We will be able to provide dedicated workspaces for special education supports, counseling, speech, occupational therapy, all for youth services, English literacy, and targeted interventions. And since we last saw you.
So since we last saw you, there's been a lot that has gone on. I know that this is the material revision to move the site But after talking to Dr. Hunt and the team, we wanted to include in our material revision all of the updates to other parts of our charter as well. So there, when you go through and actually read through it, you'll see that there's a lot of things that have changed. So since we last saw you, here's some highlights on what has changed. We took the big picture learning model and turned it into our own framework. It was something that we talked about at the charter renewal. It was concerns that were brought up. We talked a lot about those and we've done a lot of work around that. So you'll see in our charter petition that you guys can read for the material revision. We took the big picture learning model and we moved it into a standard that works alongside state standards. So we've redone the framework and kind of created our own big picture educational academy framework based on big picture learning models and what we need to do in California. Our 3 pillars are part of that: rigor, relevance, and relationships. So making sure that we're A through G, we're prepared for our college pathways. The relevance portion of that is making sure everything is interest-driven, that they're doing life projects and work-based internships, and then relationships as well, staying trauma-informed, providing SEL content, and making sure that our environment stays small and individualized for students. We have seen a lot of growth on NWEA. That is our testing that we use locally as part of our DAS metrics. So K through 8 and ELA, we saw our baseline from charter renewal was 41%. It's jumped to 56% of students currently showing growth targets, which is a 15% jump. And then our RIT scores show a surge of roughly 4.5 points, and we're seeing those continue since renewal. At the high school for ELA, we saw a increase since renewal of 27% over baselines. So 71% of our students at the high school level are now meeting growth targets for NWEA. And then we also saw a surge in the rate growth as well on NWEA of plus 5.55 points total. Math, we also saw growth as well. So since our renewal for K-8, we are more than 17% above the baseline since renewal, and our RIT scores have also grown over 4%. And then for high school as well, we're seeing those surges as well for our math, with a 8% jump from our 43% baseline, and then a plus 3.47 RIT growth from our baseline. It's okay. I'm just reading straight. And then we wanted to call out students with disabilities and our Hispanic students. Again, we saw a growth here. So it went up by 8% for students with disabilities for ELA. RIT growth saw an over 3%, our 3-point jump. Hispanic students for ELA, over 10% increase and over 2% RIT growth. And then in math, students with disabilities, we saw a 15% gain for target attainment. That's a growth achievement. And then our RIT rose almost 5 points for those students with disabilities in math. And then also for Hispanic students in math, we saw a little over a 4% gain in target attainment, and then almost a 3% growth in RIT score. We did add career pathways. So LTIs we have always had, and that is the bread and butter of what our high school does. But we've added CTE pathways as well. So we do now have 100% of our students 10th through 12th grade successfully securing and completing internships in the community. We have college dual enrollment. It says 94 to 100% because we had a couple of students finish those pathways and then they didn't have them at the end of the year, so it jumped around. But 100% of our students were doing, 100% of our seniors were doing dual enrollment through Lemoore College. We have all A through G approved CTE pathways. Business and education are running both at the high school, and they are working on the business pathways, security, and medical pathways for the adult high school and also the daytime high school moving forward. And then we actually have fully implemented the californiacolleges.edu deployment a year ahead of schedule to make sure that we're ready for all of that moving into next school year. But we started using it this school year to make sure that our students are prepared, which is a great platform that we love dearly. And then our rebounding campus climate. So we had some campus climate information during our renewal that I wanted to update you guys on. So we went up over 10% to 86% of our students at the elementary and parents, where we're seeing those percentages of campus climate holding very steadily since our renewal. Also 6 through 8, we had another increase as well, and the connectedness is also moving and bounding. And then family trust, we did a lot of work through CEI, which is a community engagement initiative. Those networking events really brought together everyone from superintendent to students, parent. That picture there is a testament. It's all parents, students, board members, staff at that conference, and it's done a lot for us the last school year. And we have one more year to go with that as well, and it's been wonderful. And then just some teacher voice and some community partner voice. A teacher shared that we're serving anyone who doesn't feel supported at other schools. And we have a lot of students that are enduring a lot, so they wanted to call that out, knowing that our staff truly care and that our parents and our students feel that. And then community partners as well. They said that they are very grateful for us, and that we're setting the bar really, really high moving into renewal. And then a parent voice as well. Wanted to share about how her boys are being taught how to handle real world situations while also focusing on those academics. And then just to gloss over everything, the move, because that's really what we're here for, but I wanted to give some updates. We'll be back in August to give even more updates during that board meeting. But for this move, I want to refocus. The annual savings is actually more than double that. There we go. And then the big thing during renewal was our K-8 campus did not have green space. We've tried and tried, but that's a very historical area. We cannot get green space there. Moving into this new location will give us the green space to do a lot more than just give our children a place to run. It will allow us to do additional community events. We can host tournaments and things for sports, gardening, everything that we need to make sure that we're really taking care of the whole child at this new space. And then also gives us additional room for very dedicated spaces for all those things, SPED, EL, counseling, wellness, our SEL programs, all for youth. Those services that we traditionally would have to send families out to, we'll have space to bring them really on campus as a community school, because we really are a community school. And we want to be a hub for the community, and this space will give us that. And then continuing to strengthen that academic model. So again, that space will be there. We'll be able to do more restorative justice practices. We'll have space for students to calm down, like a calming corner. We'll have spaces for us to do extra things with our students and also provide that one-on-one tech, especially with our ELP and ELOP programs. And then just an improved campus climate. Our families are really, really excited about this. They're all driving by the possible new site and hoping to God that all of you will approve this next month. But they want this as much as we do because their kids need room to grow, and this gives us room to literally let them grow. They can go lay in the grass and enjoy class outside instead of being stuck in a two-story brick building. And that's it.
Great. Thank you. It's now 3:15 and this public hearing is closed. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're moving on to another section of our agenda. I know that we have some reports that are going to happen after closed session. We are transitioning now to a closed session period, so it will only include those people involved with each closed session. Just for your information, we have 5 closed session hearings that are going to occur. After they're done, we'll come back and report, and then we'll move on with the rest of the agenda. So for those that are going to report on our projects, it will be probably another half an hour. Thank you.